All right, guys, we're out here today with the Nokta Legend. I'm going to show you a good way to set up the Legend. You can go back and look at some of my videos, and I have tested the Legend in similar settings. These are super deep. These can be used on the east coast of the United States all the way down to the Gulf Coast and all the way down around Florida. And you know, the beaches that have a lot of black mineralized sand may require some tweaking, and I'm going to show you how we set up the Legend here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to get down in this salt water and make it stable. So let me get this camera put up here on the monitor real good and show you guys what I got. First of all, I'm in beach program, of course. I'm in multi-wet, and if you notice the little icon up at the top of the screen that I'm pointing at, I run the Legend in tracking ground balance. That allows me to hunt down there and transition up to the wet sand and let the machine adjust the ground phase to what's under the coil from the dry sand to the wet sand, and I'm not bothered all day long with going back and forth and having a ground balance in the dry, ground balance in the wet. I do that with all my detectors, these modern detectors, because they have great ground phase tracking or great ground balance tracking. And we said that we're in multi-wet. Let's dive into the settings. We've noise canceled the machine. We're running a recovery of 3 and 4, so you can vary to get what you need, but I'm going to show you what you use here and how to use this with the stability setting. So these things kind of go hand in hand: sensitivity, recovery, and stability setting. Well, where am I at today? I'm on a 3 stability. I'm on a 4 iron filter, and you can tweak that up and down, 3 or 4. But you want a little bit in there to help you with the bottle caps. I don't have any bottle cap rejection cut on, and that is something that is up to each individual user, whether you want bottle cap rejection or not. But you can definitely use it if need be. But right now, I've got the iron filter at 3, the stability at 3 or 4, but I'm going to run it at 3 today, and I'm going to give you a demo of this machine. Let me go back in there one more time and show you guys. Bottle cap is off and DT is off. Let me kick back over here. Volume is 6, audio gain is 3, and I will show you what I'm running. I like pitch tones on the Legend on the beach. It's very dig or don't dig signal, and I really like that type of audio on the beach. But I'm gonna kick down here into the water, let you guys listen to the Legend. But that is the settings that I have tested this detector on, you know, on the stick test with the gold ring, 13-inch gold ring, easily with these type of settings in wet salt sand. So a 3.5 to 4 gram gold ring very easily, and the Legend is very capable of hitting it down past a foot. Yeah, that's pretty amazing, right? Well, let's go down and just listen to this machine. And actually, one of my mics is down, so you guys pardon me, but I'm going to pull this mic out and actually mic up the machine. So sorry about it, guys. I'm going to have to order some more mics. One of my fancy mics broke down, and I'm not going to be talking for a few minutes, and we're just going to let you guys listen to it. Notice the screen. That initial little chirp that all detectors get when the waves hit it, but look how stable it is. Yes, the detector is on. That is how stable the Legend is. Let's experiment with the settings a little bit, so I can show you. You know, we'll lower the recovery to 3, and we'll see if we can get away with that. Look at the sensitivity. I'm not going crazy with the sensitivity. I don't want to jack it up and make it too hot. So we're going to run it at 20. Let's see what happens here. So according to the legend and the way it's responding there, today it would be very capable of probably running a 3 or 4. Now, you've got to go into the stability setting and just keep in mind with the stability setting that the lower the stability, the more sensitive to small golds you could get. So maybe you could run the stability at 2 and then come back here and run the recovery at 4. That may be even better. All right, guys, you see how stable that machine is? And it is super deep set up that way. So let's just give a base standard. Let's start with a recovery of 4, a stability of 3, a sensitivity of 20, track and ground balance. Tones will be up to you. If you're new to the Legend and you're using 60 tones or 5 tones, then set up the machine with 60 tone or 5 tones when you're on the beach. If you're used to the Legend and you're, wherever you're at in your learning curve, I don't want to confuse you, because I believe that if you're learning this machine, you should use the same tones in all your programs, park, field, beach, whatever you're doing, till you get a handle on it. But for me, beach hunting, I like pitch tones, but that is up to you. So the tones will be subjective to what you want, but that's pretty much it. You guys see how smooth it runs? It's super deep, great machine, easy to operate on the beach. Now, just remember the one little side note about the bottle caps. If you start digging too many bottle caps, you can turn the bottle cap feature on. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.